I'm James Filkston, and I'm about to go on the best darn adventure you've ever seen in your life. Where am I going, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you right now, sons. We are going to the Wild Wild Kohler Ravine. For a week straight, no food, no contact with anything. I'll be recording my whole thing with no camera crew, no nothing.
That makes no sense.
Jordan, I'm recording still. Now I'm gonna have to show this to McBee. God.
It's the opening of the Kohler Ravine. The treacherous and wild adventures that lay inside. I've heard reports of wild bears and lemurs and other animals, so we gotta be careful. But you know me, James Finkelstein, I'm dangerous. As you can see, the coniferous, ridiculous, pontifex branches. These branches are known to come from the trees that actually lay jelly beans, if you guys didn't know that. So let's look around. Oh, yeah. Well, hey, what do you know? Sweet jelly beans, we got dinner tonight, boys. I can get used to the land. I'm gonna get used to the terrain and all of its tricks. Get the blood flowing a little bit. Get the action pumping.
Alright, ready to go.
Right here, we have water. Water's pretty essential, like living stuff, man. So what I'm gonna do the smart thing and just drink this. Look at all that water. Ugh, mighty tasty, brother. We have a puddle. We have to jump over this one, brother. So, we've been out here for like 8 hours now. Pretty tired. We're gonna have to find some shelter and stuff. So I don't want to get rained on with the cumulonimbus cloud in the 12 o'clock position. We should be expecting rain in like 30 seconds. I went to law school, not science school. But I still love adventure. That's where we came. Gotta think about heading back there. I don't know, getting pretty tired, getting bit up by all these skeeters. But hey, you know me, I love adventure! So, found some shelter up on this ledge. It's pretty away from everything, probably won't get some nasty gorillas after me or something. I don't know what's in these wilderness. But, now that we found a shelter, we have to start a fire. So what I have here is my old biology notebook. So, biology, learn about heat and other stuff, so this will be perfect. So let's get started. Oh yeah, it's roaring.
Excuse me. Maybe it would work better if you did one page at a time.
What was it? God, Jesus, Fire God? Want me to do one page at a time? Alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, we got some English, actually.
Savigno Felicissimo.
About 3 days now. Shouldn't have drank that water. I'm feeling really sick. period delusional. Thought I just saw my mom. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Help me. So now that we found shelter, got our fire going, let me tell you guys a little story that I really like. It's one of my favorites. It's called The Old Man and the Sea. Got it right here for you. Let me just give you a background. He was an old man who fished alone in the skiff of the Gulf Stream. Yes, he was. And in this story, the man was gone 84 days without a fish. The first 40 days, a boy's been with him, but after those 40 days, the boy's parents told him that the man was severely unlucky. It made the boy sad to see the old man coming on the skiff empty every single day. He always went down to help the old man carry coiled irons, harpoons, and the sail. The sail was patched with flour sacks and looked tortured. It looked like the flag was a sign of permanent defeat. Now this book was brought to you by Ernest Hemingway. In other Hemingway books, the main character is always a reflection of their personality, but this one was different. Santiago is different. He is not a young man about to take the world by storm. No. He is an old man with wrinkles. He's a man with experience, trying to make a comeback and trying to stay alive. Now back to this book. There were other boats going out to sea, and he could hear the sounds of the oars pushing into the water, even though he couldn't see them. So you know it was early in the morning or really late at night, or there wasn't a lot of light or something. Each one headed to the part of the ocean, hoping that they'll find some fish. The old man knew this time you have to venture out farther and leave the land behind as he set on his new journey. Santiago left early in the morning and partook his way through the fresh morning, clean-smelling ocean. The lives of these fishermen were so hard that it captured Hemingway's attention. He spoke frequently with the fishermen of how the fishermen didn't catch fish, along with their hardships and poverty. However, these men fished every day. The perseverance and push through all these hard times with immense force and prosperity founded and molded the character of Santiago. On the 85th day of his unlucky streak, Santiago does as promised. He sailed his skiff far beyond the shallow waters, venturing into the Gulf Stream. He prepares his lines and drops them, and at noon, a marlin takes the bait, brother. Santiago is placed 100 fathoms deep in the waters, that line that the marlin took. The old man expertly hooks a fish, but cannot pull it in. Instead, the fish begins to pull the boat. Unable to tie the line fast to the boat, the old man bears the strain of the line with his shoulders, back, and hands, ready to give slack if the marlin makes a run. The fish pulls the boat through the day, through the night, through another day, through another night. On the third day, the fish tires, and Santiago, sleep-deprived, aching, and delirious, manages to pull the marlin close enough to kill with a harpoon thrust. Dead beside the skiff, the marlin is the largest Santiago has ever seen. He raises a small mast and sets sail for home. While Santiago is excited by the price that the marlin will bring at the market, he's more concerned that the people who eat the fish are unworthy of its greatness. The next morning, a crowd of amazed fishermen gathers around the fish, which is still lashed to the boat. Knowing nothing of the old man's struggle, tourists at a nearby cafe observe the remains of the giant marlin and are mistaken for a shark. Manolin, who has been worried sick over the old man's absence, is moved to tears when he finds Santiago safe in his bed. The boy fetches the old man some coffee and the daily papers with the baseball scores, and watches the man sleep. As you can see, this book is heart-wrenching. It's a wonderful book. I love it. It's my favorite book. Alright? It's my favorite book. I love reading this book, man. Love it. It makes me get the thrill of adventure and fishing. Venture fishing. You know me. I love adventure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we made it. Spent a week in that wilderness. Never come back here ever again. See you later.